Okay, so this video is going to walk you through the process of assembling a Greenstyle pattern. This one's for the Super G tights, and the first thing that you want to do is you want to take a look at your test square, and you want to double check the measurements on your test square, that they are exactly 1 inch tall and 1 inch wide. So I have tested that and mine is good. If yours is not, you want to double check that you are printing with no scaling on your printer, that you're printing at 100% with no scaling, so your printer's not adjusting that. And that you're also printing the correct file, the PDF file if you're in the United States, the A4 file if you're using A4 type paper. So you want to double check those things. The next thing that you're going to do, and this page actually doesn't have any pattern on it at all, in my size that I printed out, but you're going to take the first page of your pattern. For me, on this one, it started on page 15, and you're going to take the page that goes next to it, and there's always an assembly guide in your pattern. For me, that's page 16, and you see this gray line here. You're going to want to line up the edge of the page on the right with the edge of that gray line. So you don't want to overlap the gray line entirely. You want to be able to actually see the gray line. It's a little bit challenging to do this with one hand, but when you've got it, it should be something like that. And you can see, if you look really closely, how the part that is in that border is still following right along with the line of the pattern. So I usually put tape on those spots, and then also tape here in the corners, and then you would continue on over, and then when you had your next page, you were ready to tape down at the bottom, you would do the same thing, lining that next page up with the bottom of that gray line. So you would continue to do that until your pattern is fully assembled and you're ready to go and cut it out and get started sewing. Remember to use size layers if your pattern has them. So, and you want to just print one size. That's an option on many Greenstyle patterns. And if you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask.